Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm about halfway to nowhere, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about peace that's folding, and I just need God to come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
Yo,
We
man.
late.
Yo, man. Well, technical difficulties this morning. Forgive us.
That's all right. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Camp Man couldn't do it. I told you.
You see the picture?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Camp Man, baby.
Rockabye, baby. Hey, yo, you know what's crazy about this? Morning, Smooth. You know what's crazy about this? A lot of our followers and stuff probably gonna get this a little late, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna get this a little late. Yeah, I think it was something going on with the Wi-Fi or something this morning, man. I don't even think it was just stream, y'all, because I'm looking at my other screen right now and it's down, yo.
Might be something with the internet, might be something with the social media networks.
I'm saying the weather was kind of bad here, man. It still look like it's nighttime almost out here, man.
Oh no, it's bad here right now. You know, I'm sitting in the car. It's raining.
So
now, no rain right now.
Yeah, so let's talk about it, man. How you feel, man?
I feel great, man. I mean, we held Ant-Man to 16-4-6. I'm ecstatic, man. That's why I got all my championship gear on. I got my Steelers who got 6 championships on. I got my wife in the back. Y'all see me with the Thunder, with the heart, because we love the Thunder. They say you shouldn't talk with your mouth full. But
yeah, I know you. Like I said, man, I'm highly impressed, man. It's over for Timberwolves, though. I want to say the next game is over for them.
They made a good run. Yo, y'all saw Giannis is going to the Rockets?
No, I didn't see that.
Y'all didn't see that? Yo, Giannis is going to Houston, dog. They gonna be nice. They gonna be nice. They was already nice this year. This year they had a better coach.
They were saying Drew Holiday going somewhere too. I forget where they say he's going. Wherever Drew go, he gonna be an asset.
Yeah.
Good morning. We give out technical difficulties this morning, man.
Sorry about that, guys. We apologize. New York Knicks show on the clock.
They definitely on the clock. Keep it real, yo. I think New York and Indiana match up pretty decent with OKC, yo. With OKC. Only thing with both of them teams, they don't got nobody to really stop Shea, yo. Neither one of them teams got a Shea.
Yo, first of all, Shea had 40 points last night. 9 rebounds. 1 rebound short of a triple-double. He don't even get down like that. He a 6 assist guy. 5-6, that's it. Last night, though, man, he was playing that game the way he's supposed to be playing.
Yeah, he showed he could do it. He showed he could do it all, yo.
Yeah.
And then, like, the first quarter, he was getting knocked around a little bit. They was extra physical. It seemed like that boy said, you know what? Y'all want to keep trying to get physical and manhandle me and push me around and stuff? Let me show y'all what I'm made of, man. Let me show y'all the real deal, man. I like Shay a lot, yo. I like him a lot. I thought like I said, man, I thought Ant-Man was gonna come out there with his superpowers on. He came out there flat, bro. He came out there flat. He act like he ain't even want to play.
Luke Dort was all on that man. He was on that man like a cheap suit. Ain't that what they say?
First of all, Luke Dort is a menace, bro.
Yeah.
He is a menace, yo. Julius ran the first quarter trying to back him down. That boy wouldn't move. I said, yo, it's like you running into a brick wall.
Every time.
I said, he knocking Randall all the way back. Randall bumping him and falling back. I said, yeah, it's a different. Like, I would like to see them defenses match up, OKC and Indiana.
But did you see him picking up Ant-Man at half court? Like, you know, we playing defense from right now. His back was to the basket all night. He wasn't looking at no.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That's why I like Indiana so much, yo. Like, even though I want the Knicks to win, I like them defensive teams that's like that, all up in your face, like making it real personal. Like, nigga, I ain't just getting paid to score. I'm getting paid for defense and everything, nigga. I'm on my best behavior out here. Like, I like oh, we got Block Star Scale on here. I see you peeking with your peeking there. I see you, man. I see you peeking with your peeking ass. I see you. Yeah. Y'all got, you know, Scale been hard at work lately. So y'all got to not even forgive him, man. Man, get to the bag, man. Call Chronicles, man. Good morning, man. Forgive us for
You better hope them Knicks go to work tonight. What he need to be doing is go put a jersey on and some shorts and go out there and help Jalen Brunson. They're going to need they better win tonight. That's all I'm going to say.
And not for nothing, yo, for real. The Knicks are definitely on the clock. Tick. The Knicks are on the clock, brother. That ain't no BS right there. I say this though, if the Knicks win, it should happen to win tonight. I got the Knicks still in my I still got Knicks as the favorite in the East.
Okay, yeah, I still got my favorite. I think the Knicks get out there and win again tonight. Make it 2-2, take it back to New York, win Game 5, and then it's going back and forth. I got to finish in the 7, man. I got a good game in 7. I like the Knicks. But if we go to 7, man, I'm scared.
Yeah, we like I said, it's definitely gonna go 7, I think. If the Knicks should win tonight. If the Knicks go in Indy and get the job done. First of all, the Knicks can't be going down 20 tonight.
Oh no.
They cannot go down no 20 tonight, or the Knicks might as well start packing their bags and heading for Cancun.
Yeah. I heard the water's warm. Very warm.
It might as well be ready to start heading for Cancun. Sound like somebody got the construction company outside.
Might have been Fly. I'm looking at Fly background, man. Man, that must feel good, man. You know what I thought about, man? That's the one thing I wish I got as a coach, man. I want to get doused with the bucket, man. That's you getting doused right there, Fly?
Fly.
Is that you getting the water thrown on you? Gatorade bucket?
I ain't hear what you said. Say it again, sir.
I said, is that you getting doused with the Gatorade bucket?
Absolutely.
Or that's somebody else? That's you?
Absolutely, man.
Man, how that felt, man. I always wanted that to get done to me, man. But I only want one chip. The kids couldn't lift a Gatorade bucket.
Oh, that's the females, right, Fly?
Yeah. That was one of the best feelings in the world, man. That was my last run with my women's team, man. We won it in my last year.
Okay. Now that was dope. That just looked like it's a dope thing to do, man. If I was one of them coaches, I wouldn't even run. I would just stand there and take it, dog.
Hey, sir, why you never tried to coach though?
Selfish. Always worried about what I gotta do for myself. I ain't worried about nobody else's kids, man. I got 4 grown kids, man.
and this you probably too crazy as a coach. You would lose your shit out there as a coach.
You know what happened? Real talk. I used to coach Chad and Sean. Well, Chad, not so much Sean when he was playing baseball back in the day, and we won like 2 championships. I was always mad hard on Chad. You know what I'm saying? And the other parents would be like, "Yo, Coach Sub, could you be like that with my son or whatever?" And I started. You know, I was tough. I was a tough coach. I ain't play that not paying attention. I'm old school. You about to run until your lungs collapse. You know what I mean? I'm that type of guy. I mess around. I don't know if I'd have been able to be a coach in this day and age. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, because they want you to be. They want you to be easy on the kids for real.
Yeah, now that my life kind of changed, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I could coach now. You know what I mean? Because I ain't really stressed out too much. I'm chilling. Not that I was stressed. It's just, man, lack of effort pisses me off. I don't know about you guys. Like, if you ain't good, you ain't good. But if you give me effort, what else can I say?
Hey,
you know
so we used to go through the illness, like, I don't know what you want to call it. It wasn't hazing because it damn sure wasn't hazing, but the strictest routine when we just wanted to play pickup ball in summer at White Eagle Hall when we played for St. Anthony. We would come in, they would have the bingo hall set up with all the tables. So we would have to come in, break all the tables down, all the chairs, get them up on the stage, and because the court, it's on the court, right? So we got to get all that first before we start, right? We'll play, and then some days they have us run the steps. Man, you talk about breaking niggas down, man. You do that shit to these kids today, man. Coaches get locked up, man.
Yeah, right away.
Locked up for abuse.
Diapers. You're gonna be on ESPN. Coach out there torturing the kids. Made them run. Like, come on.
Yo, Mo got me souped up. Yo, I'm about to start training this week, man, for ball, man. I'm about to start training for ball, man, and get ready, man. Get ready. Just a king. Call my man Jake Flex up and say, yeah, man, I need a uniform. Tell Jokers I'm coming to play, man.
Yeah. The funny thing, this is gonna sound crazy. E. Kim gonna think I'm joking around. Hey, yo, Fly. Imagine this, right? I know this is gonna sound crazy. Imagine E. Kim go back to college and play ball for one of these Division II schools or something, man.
Yo, this nigga crazy, yeah.
Yo, it was a dude playing for ball like 10 years ago that was like 48 years old.
Yo, I saw that too, yo.
Hey, that was South Carolina too, yo.
Yeah.
I saw that too, yo. But that's crazy.
I promise you, if I had 1 year eligibility left, dog, I don't think I could play football at this age, but I would go play baseball and just be on the team. I'll go back to school just to play a sport, dog.
You know what I could do, though? I would definitely do some coaching. Like, you know, once I coached the kids last summer, it just opened something up in me, man. I took my boys all the way to the championship. Only game we lost.
He went to the championship his first year.
Only game we lost was in the championship, so that let me know I could do it, though.
Oh, absolutely. Easy.
Like I said, yo, I could probably definitely coach, man. And then the kids down here, they just a little different. Like, you got some hard-headed ones, but they not hard-headed to where, you know, they talking back. They just frowning their face and stuff like that. Most of them, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I said, damn, I ain't used to this.
That's 97%. Everybody, yes, sir. Even the hard-headed ones, yes, sir.
Fly. These kids is too polite, dog. The little bit of time I got to spend with Feather Elite this season, I was like, I felt kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie, Kim, you probably felt weird too.
That's how I felt, sir.
Yes, in my head, I'm like, all I asked you to do is pass me a water bottle. He goes, sir. I'm like, man, these dudes is like, you know, but hey, man, that's good. That's good manners, man. Big shout out to the parents, man.
So it felt so foreign just hearing them say yes, sir. When I'm talking to them, I'm like, I almost don't know how to respond. I'm like, damn. You can't even get too crazy with the kids. They might cry. First of all, you should have saw
this side over here. What's happening?
You should have saw my little jokers crying when we lost, man. We lost by We lost by 1 point though. Like it wasn't like we lost. We won every game, and the team we lost to, we beat already. So we won every game and lost to a team we beat already by like 20 in the championship to lose by 1 point. My boys was over there breaking down.
Yo, let me ask you a question, man. I'm probably the most selfish team player in the history of team sports, yo. You ever cried after a win?
Never.
I
think that hindered me too, yo, not being that emotional when I was playing. It was like I was just really just playing, yo. I didn't have the emotion as everybody else.
I had it bad, too bad. I'm crying after the game that we won, not because I'm happy that we won. I'm mad because I didn't get no activity. I'm like, man, this thing gonna be the ball one time. I got 0 touchdowns. These dudes using me as a decoy. What is this, man? Decoy?
Hey yo. See, I'm a coach, so that shit just hit me just like, oh, that's the most selfish shit to hear ever, bro. Oh my God.
Yo.
Because yo, you gotta understand, we have parents that do this shit. We have kids that do this shit. We're undefeated. We haven't lost a game. Motherfuckers don't even score on us. You have parents that will be upset after a game and say something like, oh, yeah, my son ain't get enough catches. He ain't touched the ball enough. Or my son ain't play. Come on, man.
You know the thing I didn't like about down here, though, sir? Yeah. It wasn't like I could tell my kids, yo, I would be in violation if I told my kids, listen, we're going to meet at the park on Saturday, go over some things. I would be in violation. I only get an hour for practice, and that's it. They're not letting nothing else go on outside of that 1 hour of practice.
You know what happened? Back in the 90s, the late 90s, early 2000s, coaches started overdoing it with these kids. That's why they took out the Oklahoma drill, nutcrackers, whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. 2-a-days. Like, what was wrong with 2-a-days, Fly? Like, 2-a-days need to come back.
Yo, 2-a-days. That's how I was built off 2-a-days, bro. Yeah. They don't do that. They don't do that type of stuff no more.
You only get
hit. Yo, it's a different world we living in now.
Yo, real quick before we change topics, yo, I gotta tell y'all, man. This is how my career ended at Kane, man. Y'all, I mean, y'all might not know, man. My freshman year, I dominated left, tried to walk on in Miami U. I'll tell the whole story later. But anyway, my last game at Kane, man, we had just won. I had just came back from my knee being scoped and all that. And I was ready to play. Because the last game, right before the last game I officially suited up for, I'm wide open down the sideline. One of them games when you're already winning, Fly, and you just want to kind of, you know what I mean? You just want to run the ball. I'm back, though. I'm like, nah, just throw me the bomb, baby. Let me catch a touchdown. Let me really feel like I'm part of the squad again. We up 27 points. Man, they kept running it, man. So I get off the field. The next week, we go out there and play. I'm on the bench. But during warm-ups, I had fell doing a diving catch. So I got a little grass on my leg, right? We win. We 7-0. Best team in the NJAC, in case I know what the NJAC is. New Jersey Athletic Conference, Division III, whatever. And Jade Scott Yorker, my cousin, the actor, comes over to me after the game by the fence and says, he's like 11, 10 years old. He's like, man, sub, you look like you just dove to make it look like you played. And I remember that's how we used to clown cats on the bench. Right after that, I went right to Coach Albano and said, yeah, that's my last game. He said, what you talking about? I said, I'm going to quit, man. I'm done with this stuff, man. I ain't suiting up no more. He said, why not? I said, yo, first of all, y'all ain't playing me, man. I just came back from a knee injury. I said, I don't care, man. I ain't no bench player, man. He said, we 7-0, probably going to go to championship. I said, look here, y'all 7-0.
Yeah, selfish.
Yeah, selfish as hell.
Y'all 7-0. You know what I'm talking about? I'd rather be 0-1 by myself. I'd rather lose in a good game for me. That's how dumb I was. But that's, you know what that was? Lack of having a father figure in my life that understood.
I agree.
I was the same way.
Somebody check your ass right when you better chill out.
The same way, so.
That go a long way. Just that. You better chill out.
Yeah. Man, I was out there. I was choosing violence every game. I tried to punch a cat in the face at first base I thought I was out. I was safe, but I felt like he tripped me or something. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, yeah, Jason, trust me, dog. A lot of my teammates, like Warski, I love these guys. They always be like, sub was good. In my head, I'd be like, if I was not myself, I would not like me as a teammate. I'd be like, man, this cornball, you know what I mean? Like, I was stupid, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I was the man, though. So anyway, let's move on, man.
Yo, sometimes it's good to reminisce. Yo, some of these stories be funny as hell, man. Like, yo, bro, I got some stories, yo. You be like, yo, that ain't happened to you. Yes, it did.
Yeah. Yo,
that's the goddamn thing.
Yeah, that's just getting started. I'm gonna tell a lot of the stories, man, because I gotta put Artie Williams on blast. So when I start saying names, this means this ain't nothing illegal. This just me telling the truth, man. Artie Williams, you on the clock, you getting on blast. Coach Gibbs, Rochester Gibbs, used to live downtown with Grandma in that area. Hey, big up Coach Gibbs.
I know Artie.
I'm talking. Oh, let's move on, man. I want to make sure. They ain't trying to hear about these stories right this second.
Yo, let me see what we got up here, yo. Oh, so look.
Oh, yeah.
We got two remaining.
Yeah, I had my money on Derrick Groves. I knew he wasn't getting caught. That boy neck too long, man. That man's skinny. He probably just went through a hole.
But dig this, right? Out of all them dudes, if you go like on social media or whatever, go YouTube, the two remaining ones is the ones that got the biggest stories.
Yeah.
If you go listen to their story, everybody else's story, like, ain't really got no story. But them two dudes got a story.
Hey, yo, the one with the tats told the janitor at the jail, if you don't turn this water off, I'm going to kill you. He turned that water right on off.
Yo, and not for nothing, they say he a whole savage. They say he a savage. Yo, they had him jumping in the swimming pool. He talking. He was locked down. First of all, he had did mad time before this, whatever's going on. So he institutionalized.
This seems
he
like
institutionalized. He a psycho killer too, Jason. He a whole stone cold killer. But he had been down for like some years. And then some young boys, and I'm like, yo, he was down. Like he was a grown-ass man to come out and get locked up again. But I don't think neither one of them going, I don't even think neither one of them going. It ain't gonna be a
death or life somewhere else. They ain't going back to prison. Certain cats ain't going back.
Yeah, I think their story gonna end up playing out like these the last days, and I think that's how they live. These the last days. Let me be prepared.
You heard what I mean? People they locked up that was trying to help them. Yo, I didn't know you can't. Like, say my family, you show up at my house. I can't give you nothing. I got to call a cop on you. Y'all ever seen Harriet Tubman? Y'all saw the Harriet Tubman movie when her father was like, "I ain't even gonna look at you. I ain't gonna look at you."
Yo, did y'all see the?
If I see you or not, I ain't looking at you.
Yo, did y'all see the last one that just got arrested last night? The very last one that got arrested. They arrested his grandmother for sending them money.
Yeah, Donald.
What you expect a nigga grandmother to do, man? Like, y'all expect niggas' families not to look out for them, too? Like, y'all tripping.
They got on $1 million bail.
Go, yo.
$1 million bail for that. That's crazy, B.
They locked his grandmama up, man.
I'm just going to keep it simple, man. You remember that park we used to go to? Remember tree number 3? Yeah. And just keep it moving.
They locked up.
And then say something like, "Baby, turn yourself in."
And I'm going to keep it real. I think grandmama might have told on him because she sent the money, he got arrested. So.
Nah, but she might have. She might have.
I'm saying she might have told. I mean,
I heard.
If I ever got into something, right, and my grandmother got involved and they arrested my grandmother, I would expect her to tell on me or me, you know what I'm saying, me try to spring her. Like, yo, I'm going to just turn myself in. Yo, like, y'all snatching up people for all the wrong reasons, man.
I think grandma will work with the cops to try to bring you in to do the right thing.
And she'll try to make it peacefully. I'll get them to come in. Just let me talk to them.
Yeah.
Grandma do that type of thing. Like, y'all ain't just gonna go get them. Let me call them and let me get this situated.
You can't give them no food. You can't give them no money. You can't give them a hat.
Yo, is that insane, yo? So now you see why old boy was sleeping at the bus stop with the goddamn Crocs on, looking like he needed to go back to jail.
I heard that one lady talking. She was like, they was like, if you could say anything to your nephew, whatever he was, what would you say? She was like, baby, be safe.
Like, Jason, just think about that. My bad, sketch out.
That's all good. Go ahead.
Nah, I was just laughing at what Jason was saying about the $1 million bill for grandma. For sending a cash app is diabolical. Like, come on, man.
You might have sent them $20, dog. I ain't got that much money. I'm gonna send you $20. You better get somewhere quick.
Once they seen that this thing was all over the news, they should have knew everybody was involved. Every agency is involved. You can't move nowhere. They got 2 of them in Florida, so they must have been together.
They got caught in Texas.
I mean, in Texas, my bad.
Yeah, Donna and
so,
got caught in Texas.
So they must have been together. They was in the same town. So,
yeah, they got caught in the same town.
So they had to be together. But these last 2, man, is going to be tricky. These last 2.
It's going to be violent. These last 2, either one of them get caught or don't get caught, it's going to be some bloodshed. It's going to be some bullets flying, these last 2 is the ones you gotta worry about.
Yeah. and you really gotta worry. Listen, you really gotta worry about them if they happen to be together.
But I think they are together.
If they happen to be together, you really gotta worry about these niggas because they straight up, they jackets say, don't play with me, man.
I think Tat Face told Skinny Neck, he said, yo, when we go out here, I'm going to handle all the dirty work. We doing this for you because they killed your grandmother. I'm not going back to prison. I kill dudes for fun. This is what I do. So you just follow me, and I got you. He like the fullback. They just trying to get to Canada, or I don't know where they're going to go, though. That's the whole thing.
They might already be in Mexico, man. They've been going long enough.
Me and Heather watching this thing tight, man. We keep saying, why did he get caught in Louisiana? Because
it's crazy. I respect the 2 that was in Texas because it make me think they was on their way to Mexico. They probably got them a little bread, had to bust a few moves to get a little bread, a little few items of clothes, and get on their way, and they happened to get trapped off in Texas. But old boy and them probably said, man, if I can clothes and everything, I'm going to Mexico, man.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here. I'm already in Mexico somewhere. All them people trying to get out of Mexico, it should be real easy to slip right on in.
I just know them two dangerous jokers, man. Them 2 dangerous jokers that don't mind pulling that goddamn pipe up on you and letting that thing go on you.
Yo, I feel so sad for the female though. Y'all saw the female warden or whatever she was, the head sheriff lady. She was looking stressed out.
First of all, somebody just escaped again in a prison in New Orleans, out there, in another jail. See, it's becoming a thing. But all these jails should be being scrutinized.
I agree with that.
Right? Not because the inmates are escaping. It's overcrowded. It's overcrowded. You don't have the correctional officers really doing their job. They just there to get a check. The correctional officers don't want
work underpaid.
The correctional officers don't really want to mix it up with no real gangsters, man. Like,
they're not trying to die behind that job.
Dog, man. Like, I could say it all the time, yo. I don't like to keep talking about me always in jail, but I got some real stories. Dog, you would get poked up, like right in Rawway. I'm gonna just say Rawway because that was seemed like the most dangerous spot to me. In Rawway, right? So you go in that mess hall. Once they close that gate, ain't no in, ain't no out. It's no COs in there. COs is up top in this gate. Mm-hmm. And they barely in there. They got a camera in there. So inmates are pretty much fending for themselves. A nigga gets stabbed in there, police not coming over there in there until the job done. Whatever a nigga doing to you, they not coming in until it's all over. They're gonna say, come to the gate. They're gonna be telling the person that victimized somebody, come to the gate, come to the gate. That nigga bleeding out, dying. When y'all could have came in there from first stab, but they ain't coming in there first stab. They gonna let you stab that nigga 162 times. They gonna let you stab a nigga till your arm get tired.
Call me when y'all done.
That type of stuff.
Yeah,
COs ain't trying to get involved in that. Yeah, definitely. You hear hoes again, definitely don't want no problem. Shit get thick. They never come in. They tell you to make it to the gate. Make it to the gate. They trying to tell a victim, get to the gate. If you get to the gate, we'll save you. Nigga pulling the nigga far from the gate. Nigga, get over here. Ain't nobody playing with you. Come here, man. Ain't nobody playing with you. And that's what I'm saying. All these jails should really be being scrutinized because they sending niggas in there like a pack of wolves or dogs or animals. And when it get thick, it's nobody in there to rescue you, yo. Nobody in there to rescue you. Next thing you know, the whole jail locked down. Jail locked down. And don't let it be no gang activity. Jail could be locked down. When the jail busts back up, open, it's more jail, it's more gang activity because, oh, you done stabbed the homie. We riding for that.
Yo. So we talked last time. You were saying it ain't no big deal to be by yourself in the jail and all that. You prefer that. So, like with $4, like he always told me every time he went down, he had to do 23 hours in and 1 hour out.
Absolutely, ho. Yo, but yeah, 1 hour in, 1 hour out. But in some cases, I'm trying to think, when we was getting shipped out home from Broadway, they never let us out when we was in the hole, right? They ain't let us out to do nothing. Like, we had everything pretty much. They did let us out for a shower, but it wasn't for like really no hour. I don't know if it was for an hour. It might have been for an hour. It might have been a half hour.
Okay.
It might have been a half hour. I know you talk about Union County when Asmar when he escaped from Union County.
That's the dude that said beat his case?
Yeah, he beat his case, but lost on the goddamn escape.
That's all right. The case probably.
I mean, his case was him facing like 18, 20 years or something like that. It was like some robbery type, but he beat the case, but he lost on the goddamn on the escape.
Yeah, you told me that. That's crazy, man. If you escape and then you get found innocent on the charges that you was locked up for, you should just.
I think that was his purpose, though. I don't care about the escape. I do 5 years. I already been in here 2.5 years. I've been in here 2 years, 2.5 years. Yeah, he went right to Mexico. They actually got a documentary on it. They do. And this is a dude, we grew up in the same building. This is my man. Like I told you, sub, this was the dude who I had stole some money, a whole bunch of money, thousands of dollars. And in order for me to hide it, I would give it to him and he would hide it. We ended up getting caught because he was doing stupid shit and hiding it in a locker. He hiding it in a locker. He get caught with all the money in the locker. He straight tell on me. He straight told on me. I said, oh, man. We run around like we kingpins. We got remote control cars this big. We kids, yo. We kids. We wear troop suits and man, man, you talk about we got in trouble. His pop beat that ass right there in front of me, grandma, everybody. I said, man, I know mom coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, yo, that shit wicked, yo. I just think all jails, like I said, should be scrutinized, not under scrutiny, period. They should be investigating these jails. First of all, they got levels of food that they can feed you. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. Right? It's like 4 levels of food that they can feed you. 4 being the best. They feed us 1. Right? So they feed us just like animals. Like they don't even give us, they want you to go to commissary and pay for these soups and stuff, you know, all the stuff getting niggas sick. That's why a lot of niggas are sick in jail. But the jails is it's just a tomb for real. It want niggas to die in there, yo. Ain't no COs. They need to revamp the whole system. That's all I'm saying. But they need to revamp the whole system. You know what I wanted to ask niggas, yo, because this was so crazy. Yo, real quick, I gotta read what Ho said. He said they were so scared of asthma, they saw him in the sand pit putting down his workout count and said he was trying to escape again. First of all, he was big. He was big dude, cocky. So a lot of, you know, they was intimidated by him. But that's my guy, man. And I hope he's doing good. I ain't talked to him in years now. But I wanted to ask y'all about this, yo. This for the fellas. I know the ladies don't know too much about this.
Congratulations, Travis and Leanna, or whatever her name is.
So you congratulate him?
Absolutely.
I hope it's right for him, yo. We already know she like a groupie.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
He a groupie. He cool with that. Her being in the club, being sandwiched with two guys, and he in the car, ain't coming in the club.
You ever seen Travis
I
Hunter?
don't really know how I feel about this for real, yo.
Travis Hunter is like the
Because
least.
I don't want to say I don't want to say he green, but he kind of green.
Yeah, he is very much green. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I don't want him to do nothing because he don't got no prenup. Did y'all know that? Did anybody know that? No prenup. He don't got none of that stuff. So I just feel like he green. When I saw the wedding pictures, right? I want to say I saw his dad and mom probably, but I saw all her family. Like he ain't even really had no family. I don't like it.
But he don't really have a big family. You know, his pops got to get permission just to travel places.
That's what, and that's what I'm saying. And matter of fact, it wasn't his pops. It must have been just his mom's.
Yeah, his pops usually got to get the judge to, like the pops the judge let his father go to the draft day. Yeah. No, not to the draft day. Which one was it? He couldn't go to the Heisman ceremony, but he let him go to draft day. Like, you got to pick what you want to do. We ain't doing both. Which one?
Pick and choose. Hopefully his father be out of that situation soon.
But the same about her and him, though, I'm going to say this. Trav looking at it like this. What's the worst case scenario? I like the girl. Truthfully, he's probably a virgin. Like, the way he acts.
I want to say this. Because it's possible. Because now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, it's possible that his family could have held him down his whole high school. And when I say held him down, treated him like a son, made sure he had clothes, made sure, you know, because they've been together for a long time since high school, freshmen in high school or something like that, right? And they understood.
He ain't have no money yet.
Yeah, they probably understood his potential, and he probably like, she deserved whatever. If something should happen and we break up, she deserved it, her family. They deserve it, and he probably feel like that, and I can understand that part about it. Hey, Ohio, you gotta forgive. We had some technical difficulties anyway this morning, bro. So you ain't really late. We had some technical difficulties. Wi-Fi out of whack, man. Things is crazy. What's up, Trav? I see. Yeah, top of the morning, man. We had some technical difficulties, but we here now. We here now.
Well, everybody, I was like where we was at. Hey, y'all, thanks for joining, man. Thanks for coming on in, man. Hey, big shout out to all 107 subscribers that we got right now. We're trying to get to 200 now, really 500, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Come on and join us, man, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m., from 9 a.m. until 10:30 a.m. every day, even on the holidays. Just no weekends. We got to with the family.
And I'm going to say this. We got 107 subscribers, yo, but we got way more people watching.
Way more, man.
All I'm just saying is just you know, like, subscribe, share, show us some love, man. That's all we ask. That's all we asking, man.
Yeah, man. Hey,
that's all we asking, man.
Yo, we about to have some folks joining us. They'll probably be tomorrow, if not early next week. From Japan. They actually live in America now. Black lady grew up in the Bronx. She lived in Japan for like the last 14 years. She lived in Japan, or 12. And then she moved to Georgia. Her husband, I think 3 years ago, they got a Japanese bakery, doing big things, man. We're going to definitely get them involved. She told me it's a huge, I say black, y'all can say African-American. I'm going to just say black community over in Japan. She was like, "Yo, black man go to Japan, they ain't coming back."
So yo, but you know they got, and not for nothing. I love Japan, you know, because I watched, I read, you know, Sister Soldier Midnight book and all that when, you know, Midnight was all over there. But what we don't understand is a very huge black community over there. Like, they have black samurais and stuff back in the day. Like, this is stuff that people don't like. So yeah, yo, like they close to us too, yo.
They told me that in Japan. See, this is what I mean about America. America be hiding so much stuff, yo.
Original Asiatic, absolutely.
All the stuff I heard about Japan, I used to think that they didn't like black people. Come to find out,
they love us.
They love us.
They love us. Now they feel like we like brothers, like kind of like they love us, yo.
Like Sinatra said, Asiatic. Like Big Daddy Kane said back in the 80s, the original Asiatic black man.
Yeah. They still got people like out in the mountains that's black with afros and stuff like that. There's like great beard, and they out there like Buddha monks and stuff, man. You'd be surprised, man. But yeah, yo, I hope they do tune in, and whenever they tune in, you know, we welcome you with open arms, man. Anybody, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do. And they one of the few places that let you keep your citizenship. Like, you know, they don't let a lot of people do dual citizenship no more. But Japan, you always welcome back, black man. Come on back, man.
That's beautiful.
Yes, indeed, man.
That's a beautiful thing, yo.
They ain't say nothing about the what they call them, the timber pups. But I told you his name was Kent, man. I can't, man.
Yo, did you know? No. I was looking at something, and I don't want to get off topic, but I'm gonna just throw this out there real quick. Did you know in Dubai they pay no taxes? If they make $1 million, and I'm gonna stress it, if they make $1 million, they got $1 million. In California, if you make $1 million, you got 500 and something thousand. They taking almost half of your money through taxes. This country, yo, is really starting to drive me insane because I'm really starting to see through all the BS they doing. You know what I'm saying? They doing a lot of BS, man. But imagine if they did that for you. Say you making $50,000 a year or whatever. You ain't got to pay no taxes on it. That whole $50,000 just.
Yo.
Make $50,000. They taking 18,000 of it. 20,000 of it. Like, yo, what's wrong with y'all, man? So I'm working for you. I'm working to pay you tax. Y'all just get money off the muscle here. Yeah. Yo, Kent, man. Here they go, sub. They coming in with the Kent, man. Jason Kent, man, was terrible. He could tell Braun. I said, what up when he get to Cancun in a few days. First of all, hey, Jason, man, he didn't have no enthusiasm. In the first quarter, I knew it was over for them. You got to come out with that same energy you came out the last game. That nigga came out passive as hell, yo. I did not like it at all, yo. He not ready to be. He too young to be the face of the NBA, man. He ain't ready.
But that, you know what? But that, you know who he remind me of? I mean, people be trying to compare him to Jordan and all that. I mean, remember, Jordan had to really learn how to be that guy to go all the way.
Yeah, Jordan had to earn his. He ain't just, we ain't gonna act like Jordan ain't lose, like the bad boys wasn't beating him up, the Pistons, the Celtics, they was beating him up.
Yo, Jay, I didn't know it was only 2 shots in the first half. I was telling cats, he took 1 shot in the first quarter at the 45-second mark. And remember, the shot he shot at the half was a 3/4 court hook shot.
I'm gonna say this though too.
Ball really in the whole first half.
I want to say this too in his defense, kind of, that I think he was going off the energy of his team. I thought Mike Connolly was doing excellent. His little I thought Mike Connolly was doing good, but Julius Randle couldn't get no motion. That first quarter, like when I'm looking at him get the ball, spread the ball out, and they spread the ball, he over in the corner, he ain't doing too much, thinking he want to get his team involved. But the people that was trying to get involved, there wasn't nothing special going on. Julius Randle couldn't back down Dort, man. I'm gonna say that one, like he couldn't back down Dort. Yo, it was like he was running into a brick wall. I said, "Oh man, this nigga crazy."
I know one thing: the players on the squad is really, really good. Well, y'all gonna start giving Dagnall some props. The coach, what makes you even think? First of all, let's go back to last series. What makes you even think? Let me put Alex Caruso on the reigning MVP. Not Luka Doncic, Novak Djokovic, whatever his name is, Joker, you know what I'm talking about, Big Nasty. How you gonna, you know what I mean? Like, how do you even think that?
You know why that was so dope?
Why?
Knowing Jokic like to bring the ball up. If he bring the ball up, I want you to meet him half court. I want you meeting him half court. If he decides to bring that ball up like he's running the offense, I want you to get on him. I know you're gonna pester him. You're gonna be on him like a goddamn flower shit. That was a great call. That was great coaching. Because nobody else would have did that. He got him by like goddamn 10 inches. Nobody would have thought that, sir. Nobody would have thought that. That was great. That was a great coach move.
Yeah. Make him play.
He ended up getting about 4 steals from the nigga.
Yeah. And then you say, I'm going to put Dort on Ant-Man. He basically ran not so much a boxing one, but that's pretty much what it was. Yo, the 4 of y'all switch off, do whatever y'all got to do. Lou Dort, you got number 5 all night long.
Hey, Jason, that's all I said last night. He ain't ready, bro. I said he ain't ready. He said them real ballers go down shooting. He ain't ready. You make 0% of the shots you don't shoot. He got to shoot the ball at least 20+ times. Absolutely.
Got to.
Hey, Jason, I said if he would have came out like the last game they just played, not the last night, but if he came the last game, if he came out like that in the first half, you got to set the tone. You are the leader of the team. All that passing ball, y'all down, dog. Y'all down 2-1. You go down 3-1, it's over. All that passing ball, ain't no time to be passing. Matter of fact, at Anthony Edwards, man. At Anthony Edwards so he can hear this. Because, nigga, you bumped your head.
Yes, please.
Nah, for real, yo, because just sit here and think about that nigga bumped his goddamn head, man. And I like Ant a lot, yo. You could be way better than that, yo, when you're aggressive, dog. When you play passing ball, you look like a mediocre player to me, man.
All right, so Mo just said something. He said Randall be looking soft when he gets stripped, and look like a baby giraffe trying to walk with his dribble when he had that.
Hey, Bo.
He said you can tell when Randall ain't gonna have a bad game.
Hey, Mo, it seemed like though the team, OKC, had a collective. It was like a collective effort. Don't let him bully y'all, right? Because I remember the boy. Like I said, first quarter, he gets the ball. He at the top of the key. He trying to back down Dort. And every time he bumped into Dort, that nigga, he going forward 2 paces. I said, yo, this shit is crazy. I said, this shit is crazy. Julius Randle can't back down Dort.
That was
and then
crazy,
they end up having like a shot clock violation or something because he doing all the
you saw that?
I said, yo, hold up. I said, it's over. I said, they can't beat OKC. I said, OKC could play possum and still beat these niggas.
Yo, you know how they say the best box out is when everybody box out and the ball hit the floor? I feel like the best, you know what I mean? Like the best possible defense you could play is when the 24-second shot clock expires. Y'all ain't even get a good shot off.
Hey, Jason, and I hate that for him, yo. That he said Randall definitely dumpster juice. He either ball out or it's terrible. Nothing in between.
Nothing in the middle.
That in between means so much, dog. That in between could keep you in one place, right? In one team. But you don't got that. You ain't got no in between. So that's gonna keep you bouncing around, because he's gonna be the next one out the door. He gonna get out the door there because they're gonna be like, he ain't the one to help. Anthony Edwards to get to that next level. We need somebody that's gonna be here that's gonna help him get to the next level. You ain't it.
Yo, Mo, I did say that. What do you call it? Nickeil Alexander Walker. His game did look real nice last night. That man name is Nall.
Walker.
Yeah, he looked good last night. He actually, you know what I see happening with him? I see him getting traded somewhere next year and him having a real good season, being like a 6th man instead of like an 8th, 9th man that he is right now.
This is second squad, right?
I think
he was on the Pelicans first, right? The Pelicans didn't get. I really like him a lot, yo. I think these coaches, like even with Tibbs, they were saying that Stephen A. was saying it about Tibbs. Like, he stick with his rotation. If Tibbs try to do that tonight, the Knicks go down. Right? You gotta utilize your players and trust your players. This the same reason Tibbs was the one that fucked Derrick Rose's career. When Derrick Rose tore his Achilles, listen, I'm a Bulls fan. When he tore his Achilles, we was up 20+ in the playoffs. Right? And that's when Robinson had to come in. Right, we was up 20+ in the fourth quarter. There's no reason for Derrick Rose to be in the game. He out there still trying to bust these moves and get hurt, right? And we end up seeing what happened with Derrick Rose. He's now out of the league. He can't do that with Jalen Brunson. Don't run these boys ragged. You got Dukes. You got certain players that could get busy, yo. I'm talking about, first of all, you got a good shooter and Shamik that you're not even using. How are you not using these players? First of all, Deuce can get his bucket on anybody.
Anybody, any shot.
How are you sitting him because you want to start or just play 7 players? You got to get out of that mindset. Indiana getting they using their whole goddamn bench and making a mockery of y'all.
Got to. As much as I knock load management, when I found out that the Spurs was doing it long before LeBron started doing it, I was like, well, I guess you need to do load management. It ain't no way to compete if you can't get your rest and everybody else resting.
Yo, fresh legs mean a lot in these playoffs, yo. Fresh legs mean a lot. If you look at OKC, they playing their bench. You look at Timberwolves, it seems like they're trying to mix their bench in a little bit now. Too late for that now.
Yo, Jay, I didn't know that dude Shannon went to Tennessee. Actually, I didn't even know he got in trouble. I didn't even know who he was. I saw him last night. He definitely looked like a nice piece that he could definitely fit in anywhere he goes. Shannon was. It was a few. And that's the thing. If you look at the stat line from last night, the Timberwolves had no stars shining. Rudy Gobert might have been their best star, and he ain't gonna give you the buckets.
And not for nothing, yo. I used to hate Rudy Gobert. I like him now, yo. Rudy Gobert is if he could play like that all the time, don't wait till the playoffs. I like Rudy Gobert, yo. I like him, yo. You ain't got to do that much scoring. He tried to make that back move to the basket when he got trapped or couldn't get the ball at Anthony Edwards. I said, look at this nigga, yo. He trying to make a move.
Yo. He was trying to be Cat Williams I call him Cat Williams like you did. Trying to be Karl Anthony Towns last night, yo. But he just ain't got that offensive arsenal like that, yo.
Yo, it ain't. I'm looking at the remaining matchups, and I think I'm almost thinking I'd rather see Indiana and OKC match up with them two defenses. It ain't even really about the offense with me. I would like to see them defenses collide, man. I like Indiana defense, bro.
If I wasn't a Thunder fan, I ain't gonna lie, I would have loved to have seen the Timberwolves and the Knicks match up because that trade for Cat and Anthony Randall, that would have Julius Randle. That would have been.
So
That would have been a good finals
let's
matchup.
say this: if the Knicks end up making it to the finals, did they get the better end of the trade?
Technically, they won the trade. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So that's it. Yeah. Hey man, I just think it's over for Minnesota. I think it's over. They could cancel it, and the Knicks is still to be determined. We'll find out tonight. If the Knicks win tonight, I got the Knicks at 7.
Yo, check it out. Jay just now said something interesting. He said actually Terrence Shannon went to Illinois, and he got caught up. He was going to be a lottery pick, but then got caught up on some rape allegations that turned out to be false.
But did y'all hear what they said about him? They said about him. Somebody said, it must have been Stephen A. that I was watching. He said he had got the inside scoop, and somebody said, "Man, he the next. He the future." They said he definitely the future. I like him.
So he's 24, young boy.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Ant too young, yo. I give Ant to about 27, 26, 27 to figure it out, man.
Yeah, he got about another year, 2 years. What's this?
Yeah, no, that's Mason. I'm talking about Travis Hunter and the girl with no prenup.
The reason why I don't feel bad about him not getting the prenup, honestly, is because the real bulk of his money is about to start getting made now. And if they're already married in together, that means that technically they making that money together. I'm sure they're going to have some kids. He's going to want his kids to be straight financially. I don't think she going nowhere.
Man, he bought a $500,000 whip.
Yeah, he got money like that. See, that's what I mean.
You know he's showing off. But I see a whole bunch of her family, which ain't a bad thing. Like I said, it's a possibility since they've been together since in high school, freshmen in high school and all that, that her family possibly held him down and treated him like a son. And that's why he feel like, I ain't gonna do that. They could have possibly been on one fool, giving him food, clothes, and everything else. His father in the situation, ain't no telling what his life was like and what he was going through. Like when you look at Dion as a coach, like he take the kids that, not all his kids are like this, but the Jimmy Horns and he take the kids that have hardships and have some stuff going on, and ain't no telling. Travis Hunter probably had some hardships. And her family was there for him the whole time, throughout the whole roster.
Yeah. The fact that how I've seen him crying when he was shouting out his pops during the Heisman trophies thing, I already know that was an issue right there. I don't know what type of men was in his life growing up. Might have been the girl, family, her but whatever the case.
I definitely saw a few men in the picture from her family. Yeah. So I said, these got to be like his guys.
Probably kept him off the street. Because you know, predators is predators, man. Hey, look here, man. I know you're going to NFL.
They probably issue rules to him. Like, listen, you ain't going to be dating my sister, my cousin, or my daughter, and you out here on some knucklehead stuff. Like, that ain't happening.
Well, he said
to the house.
He said she put him up on Lil Wayne, so you know what I mean?
I just know when I saw that video of her getting sandwiched up in the club, and that nigga had the nerve to say he was sitting in the car waiting, I felt bad, man.
Yeah, he that type of dude. He don't know how to dance. You ever seen that boy, man?
He said he ain't trying to club. And if he stay like that for the remainder of his career, that's a future Hall of Famer we watch.
Hall of Famer. Now, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to protect his wife out there in the NFL.
Yeah, but that's definitely a future Hall of Famer. Yeah. He said, I don't do no clubbing. All I do is I'm on the field practicing. I'm back at the joint playing video games or studying tape. That's what I'm on for. And if he like that, hey man, his career is gonna go a long way.
Oh yeah,
a long way. We gotta touch this topic here, man, before we get up on up out here.
Please, let's make sure.
This Remy mind papoose, man.
Yeah, this is getting crazy every day, man.
First of all, man, I want everybody to read everything that's going on, first and foremost. Everybody read.
Oh, man. See, this is what I want to hear what y'all got to say first, because I can't I like papoose, but I don't like papoose. That's why sometimes, man, you gotta know your lady, man. Ain't no way, man. Once I done married her, and now she started like the first time she did whatever she did, man. The relationship post been over, man. She for the streets, man. She from the Bronx. You gotta be careful with them type.
Yo, I had to think about what everybody was saying, like him sticking around and all that. But I mean, I can understand for the daughter's sake. It seems like he take everything good on the chin until now, right? And they both wrong. I don't think Papoose shouldn't have said nothing, because if he wouldn't have said nothing, Claressa Shields wouldn't have came back. Cause now her Claressa going back. And Claressa telling her, like, listen, man, you keep it up, man. It's gonna get spicy. And I'm like, yo, see, this is what we trying to prevent. Like, we don't need this Claressa. Just sit your ass down. That's his wife. Let them deal with it. You ain't got nothing to do with it.
Let them get divorced first.
Until she mentioned her name, even though she was sending little sly remarks at Claressa, until she say your name and be ultimately disrespectful, keep it classy, man. Keep it classy. Ohio said DJ Bedtime 357 is my DJ and Remy my DJ. I'm opting out of this conversation. I feel you, bro. I just think she did. I think it hurt her to see that the nigga really moving on. And that's why she said something. And when Claressa said those little remarks, it was like, now I can say something. Like, I can say something now. Bitch said something about me. I don't care how little it is. I can say something now. And she said, fuck it, I'm going to let it all out. Because if I don't let it out, me and this nigga barely talking, he won't know how I really feel. And now she just going for the juggler. She want to post all the pictures of Easy. And it's crazy because he said, them pictures prove everything that he been saying. You've been dealing with him. I said that. You just confirming what I've been saying. That's why the goofy got knocked out, because you running around sleeping with my wife, but you shook my hand. You think it's about sleeping with my wife. It's never about that. Like, if you're a real nigga from the street, not all real niggas in the street is real. They'll kill you for less. But, and you doing that, you sleeping with a nigga wife, niggas will kill you for that. But if you ever shook my hand and slept with my wife, oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Woo! So when Papoose said, yo, I wanted to do it, he said, I wanted to do worse. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He said, but I just knocked the goofy out, or whatever the case may be. I don't know if I'd have been able to chill with a knockout, yo. This nigga shook my hand like I'm a sucker. That's all that said to me. You shook my hand and said, no, nigga, you a sucker, and then go sleep with my wife?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That motherfucker cocky as hell.
Say good morning.
That's violation, man.
I think they both selfish right now, yo.
My Frenchie look better than Jim Jones' Frenchie.
Ohio said my silence speaks volumes. Yeah, first of all, Pap said she I don't know what the niggas from Miami call it, the 304 or whatever they call it. They call it by number. It's supposed to be a hoe. That's pretty much what Pap said. Like, yo, she was loose, like, you know what I'm saying? And I think him not leaving was trying to protect his name and protect her name. If I leave, people want to know what I left for, what happened. Yo, she a bird. I can't keep sitting around her playing games. She a bird. And I think that's why he ain't get too crazy with Easy, because he already knew that's how she was on. But I hope she liked the kid Easy. She's smiling in pictures, dancing and happy. And whole time, you're taking all these videos. All these videos is different times. But he the bad one.
I'm still trying to figure out what. I guess they starting to work on the divorce. They at least start getting the paperwork together.
No, Pap got the paper. She said something about. She said something about
paperwork.
Yeah, she said something about divorce papers, and that nigga went right and got him and said, "Here go the papers right here. Let's."
Because I was gonna say, it don't sound to me like she really trying to get divorced. Easy to
son,
block captain, huh?
hey, son, what I was about to say was all of this time of them dating and being out of their relationship, nobody has filed the paperwork. That's what you mean to tell me? Ain't nobody filed the paperwork
So that
that
tell you a
goes to
lot.
tell
They
me.
were still in love.
And furthermore that they to let us know that they were still in love and they wasn't clear about what they wanted to do until they started
She
bashing each
made
other
it
on the
clear.
internet.
She made him know exactly what he wanted to do when she did that.
I
You
wonder
know what
why
I'm
they
saying?
didn't get
And
the reality TV show.
Natalie said that's crazy, men get to feel that way, but women got to take it on the chin. Nobody said take nothing on the chin, but only evidence she's saying is about it ain't even no evidence. After she did what she did, he started dealing with Claressa. So I don't know how she's supposed to feel. She did what she did, and he's moved on.
It's obvious Pat want to be in a relationship with the people that could win the fight. Because I think Remy Ma will get beat up by Claressa Shield.
But she'll kill him.
Pat already knocked out Easy to Block Captain. So yeah, the champions is together. The losers stay together. The champions stay together.
Yo, it's just crazy, man.
Hey yo, just think about how they children feel going to school. Oh, your mother said your father broke.
Dang, Fly, I wouldn't even think about that part.
You gotta think about all of this stuff, yo. They being selfish, yo. You can't be on the social media and on the gram and all the tabloids, and you got kids that's of age, kids that's moving around, kids that tapped into social media and the radio. And you think they want to hear about their parents going back and forth and disrespecting each other on the net? Come on, man.
The
Hey,
best thing that happened to Remy Ma was when she did that bid because everybody couldn't wait till she came home. Then Pat started going to see her in prison. Everybody, then she came back to my son all the way up. And now it's going all the way down.
Hey, E, did you hear Remy Ma claiming that her daughter was touched or something by his cousin? Did you hear that?
she's showing her bipolar shit. Like if people not really paying attention, he called it out.
Nat,
We talk about Remy Ma not losing his corny ass. I don't think it's really about losing nobody. I think it's about the disrespect, man.
But
it's just about the disrespect. Most said Remy stopped dropping by the hour with the back and forth. And now she's showing off the goofy, not a good look. Because everything the nigga said, you showing. So you really looking goofy with the nigga.
Fat Joe staying out of it.
That's what she should have did. I don't know. I don't know, yo. You know what? You know what I noticed with her attitude though too, Mo. She acting more than she acting like more than what she is. You acting like more than what you are. You definitely had a few good songs, but your run wasn't immaculate, man.
I'm telling you, she had that quick buzz, and then she got locked up.
I'm confused. I got a reason. I remember that song.
If you take away her getting locked up, man, her and Little Mama might have the same career.
In fact, Joe really keeping you alive. Whenever he popped out, he popping out with
you. Yeah.
Pat said she just made some bad investments with this battle rap stuff, yo. He said she might be really going broke.
Oh, but Lady Luck is a rapper's rapper, Ohio Sinatra. See, Lady Luck the type of rapper, dog. You ain't really beating her in no battle or nothing like that. Like you might have a better song.
Oh, they went at it at the Fight Club.
Yeah, but
they went at it.
Lady Luck torched her, though.
Yo,
my thing. She torched her.
My thing with this, right? I wish Pat would have kept quiet, right? Because the way she went on a rant, it's like she talked about everything to try to kick the nigga back in. She tried to bring up every single thing to kick the nigga back in. And you're like, where this come from, Remy? He ain't said nothing about you. he should know how to keep his bitch on a leash, keep her quiet. She ain't say nothing, but it's an elephant in the room. You know what I'm saying? He got to handle that. You know, when he handled that, but he never.
But let me tell you what game she played. We all been through this. I'm not sure about y'all, but we all been through this. Pat goes, "Oh, you saying I don't be there for my kids? You won't let me see my kids?" She come back and say, "Oh, I don't let you see your kids. Oh, the reason I don't let you see your kids because you got a cousin that's touching kids." You got to make your mind up. You saying he not trying to be there for the kids. He say he trying to be there. Then you say he not there, or you not letting your kids go around him because he got family members. Like you now I think you just making stuff up.
Yo, did y'all hear the phone call? Because I heard Mason them talk about this yesterday, yo, and it was so hilarious to me. Did y'all hear the phone call? When he called her and she was like,
yeah, we played it.
I could be Team Papoose instead of
yeah.
That's
we
something
on the show.
Yo, if that ain't no nigga shit, like she trying to pimp that nigga. I didn't even say
Team
pimp the nigga. She trying to
fuck this nigga, yeah.
I said, yo, she playing a mean game, yo.
She's saying I was just about to get rid of him.
People on the outside, this one now said, outside looking and never knows what you really going through in your relationship. People on the outside shit know what's going on in your relationship. But if you telling them what's going on in your relationship, they're going to know what's going on in your relationship. So you need to shut the hell up. Your business ain't everybody's business.
Method Man been married for what, 33 years or something like that? I found out Method Man had a wife about 2 years ago.
Like 3/4 of cloth, never showing your stuff for a boo.
Yeah. Stay behind the scenes. Keep your business out to social media, and you'll be in love. Even Omar Epps, he been married to the girl from.
That nigga said no Valentine, no birthday wishes. We ain't offered none of that. I'm on a different type of. I ain't into that. It be true. Yeah. You for me for you.
Hey, yo, let me ask y'all this. What y'all think happened? What you think happened? She did all that time in jail. She had obviously enough time to come home and have a clear mind on what she wanted to do as a person. What you think happened?
I think the same thing guys be going through. You ain't doing a bid, some female or some dude, I mean, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, reaching out to you, coming to visit, putting money on your books. So when you first come home, that's your man. But then you realize, hey, I don't got to call collect. I can just go see Easy around the corner. Then she got back to her Bronx ways, got right back into the ratchetness. And Pat was like, yo, what are you doing? Like, we done made love and hip hop. We all loving hip hop.
Word.
You know what I mean? Everybody was loving him. Pat was the first black man to be a real husband. He was like, yeah, I love Mo.
Hey, sir.
Women fell in love with him.
Hey, sir, but then you don't diss him for just somebody like out of this world. You diss him for the janitor.
Yo, but she's living with the nigga. And she go get a house, a condo, less than 7 miles from where she lived with Papoose.
Got Easy walking around in Pat robe. That's crazy, man.
That's fucked up, yo.
They look alike. They probably wear the same size clothes and shoes. Hey, just take them Paps. I bought them 2 years ago.
Ohio said most hood chicks is like this.
Yes. A lot of
and not chicks. For nothing. This why
them suburban chicks. They the
and
worst.
Not for nothing, yo. This why I be going off. And a lot of times women think I'm attacking a woman. I'm not attacking a woman, but I seen a lot of this type of shit in the hood. I'm from the hood. I'm gonna stress this 1,000 times. I'm from the hood. I am not far removed from the hood. We had a bunch of homegirls. It wasn't just homeboys.
Explain it, Ekim.
It wasn't just homeboys. We had a bunch of homegirls. Yeah. I'm from the hood, so when I'm talking about the females, I'm telling you from pure experience and seeing on a regular basis how females are on it. I done seen females that set niggas up. I'm talking about some of them. Listen, dog. And I think people don't understand this. They think I'm just talking. No, I'm not just talking. I'm telling you from experience. I'm telling you how the game is being played in the streets. If you ain't been in the streets or ain't never been in the streets, please leave that shit to somebody else because you don't know what's going on in the streets. Now, if you speaking from another, there's other things going on. There's people that's not from the streets and they move a different way. But I'm telling you, it's some females out here that's moving crooked, more crooked than a letter S.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of them out there.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't be bashing women. I'm telling you from the women that I've encountered and have experienced, it's some bullshit going on in the world. It's a mix of women. Right? You do have your classy women over there, absolutely. They don't even think like this. But if you got women that done grew up in the hood, been raised around niggas, been in the trap, listen, man.
Yeah.
So when I speak about Cassie and all these other women, they for the streets. They in the trap. Remy, she from the trap. That's all I'm saying. I'm not speaking of the classy women. I'm not speaking on them women. I'm speaking on what we see.
Hey, yo, but let me say this. You're absolutely right. I just think it shows how hurtful a chick could be. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that you shared so much with, so much you think about it, sub. That was a marriage. I can't imagine my wife going out there and then bashing me to the world, bro. I can't imagine that shit, bro. I just can't imagine it, bro. And I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because of my kids. I would not do nothing like that, bro. That's why I'm like, damn, for her to do that, to go that low is like beyond like, damn, yo, you never even loved, bro, for real.
The thing that hurt me and made me feel some type of way is how she said all her family got her blocked. So everything this man been saying has basically been true. He just said your family don't even mess with you. You got a messed up attitude. You bipolar, like stuff that he would normally never put out there, right? You wouldn't hear him say that if you ain't try to slander him or make him feel bad, right? Because we done heard Remy go on rants plenty times before. Am I right or wrong, fellas? Like, and papoose say nothing. Right? So it's not like I'm taking sides. It's like, what made him come and say something now? He had a boiling point. Like, yo, you running your mouth too much. Don't make me expose you.
No, she put his back against the wall.
Right? So when he said, yo, your family don't mess with you, and that made me feel some type of way because she had the nerve to come back and said the whole family had a block. Everybody got a block. Oh, well, whatever the case may be. And that's not a good attitude to have because boy, sometimes you think you living in the highlight, you know, everything glittering. And when you realize it ain't gold, buddy, I tell you. What's up, Speedy, yo? Speedy recovery. Get right, man.
Yeah, man. I don't know nobody even dealt with Remy Ma that got only positive things to say about her. I mean, Fat Joe even was talking about it the whole time she was trying to come home. Fat Joe said she was difficult to deal with.
He said she was for the projects.
Yeah, I'm trying to give her money. She doing whatever she want to do. And when anybody, not just a woman, when a person gets to the point where nobody can't tell them nothing, this just where they're gonna be going.
Now just think about it though. When you start thinking, and you think back to what Fat Joe said, and you think to all them things, then to hear Pap say, yo, she bipolar, man. Diagnosed, right? And then her to actually say none of her family members. He said, all your family love you, right? He said, I went to see your son that's locked up on the body. You ain't even go see him yet.
Hey, yo, what she's doing, though, is clear. Bitter baby mother shit, bro. She doing shit that you see all baby mothers do.
Regular shit in the hood.
All of the shit that you see in the hood. Anything you see in the hood about what baby mothers do to baby fathers, that's the shit that you see right here.
Come on, man. How many times we done had niggas on the block talk about, man, that bitch, I swear to God. Man, that motherfucker, yo, word
of
ball, bro.
they be lying, but yeah, it do happen for real a lot, though. I know
you know what I'm saying? You be like, man, this, that, and the third. And you like, what happened? Ah, man. And
like
then she popping up in the hood and causing a scene in the hood. And you like, come on, man.
Yo, but what I want y'all to realize, what created all of this, women know what button to press. And guess what button she pressed? Oh, he ain't a good father. And this shit went viral. Soon as he said he wasn't a good father, he went live immediately, bro.
Because that lower your stock. That females understand if they use the kids, anything with the children gonna lower your stock, man. Right? So she like, I'm gonna lower his stock because they're making him seem like he the golden child. He the one, he bigger than me, and this, that, and the third. I'm gonna show him he's not. Yeah, he sold my Cartier bracelet.
Hey, Nat, how that's not true. I never heard him say one time she wasn't a good mother and she was in jail for 7 years. Come on. What's not true about it? He's not a good father, but she's a good mother? Come on, women. Like, women, what we doing here? Where the women at? Where the real women at in the chat?
Yo, I don't like really having these. Now? You know, I don't really like having these conversations with women because women don't know how to hold women accountable.
Come on,
right? And I'm gonna just keep it 100 and keep it 1,000. Women do not know how to hold each other accountable. You don't never hear women not having the woman back. Damn,
we're not going to do that because if it was a man in jail for 10 years or 7 years, they would have killed the man. Oh,
that nigga ain't shit. He ain't been there for 10 years already. He ain't this, that, and the third. Women gonna ride with women regardless.
Yeah, that's crazy, Nat, that you doing that, Nat.
Some women from the hood are decent. You find some good ones from the hood that's decent. But we talk about in the hood. We talk about in the trap, Natalie. We talk about in the trap. The ones that want to hang out with the niggas right there by the park and talk shit and smoke and laugh and joke. We talk about really in the hood. Yeah. We ain't talking about you just live in the hood, but you're working all day. You just here you just visiting, really. You know your ass gonna be out of here soon because you can't deal with this shit. We ain't talking about that hood woman.
We talking about thorough women. Be in spots where there were no women.
Huh? Come on. You heard what Biggie said. What he said? He said thorough bitches. He said thorough bitches. Adapt to any borough bitches. Be in spots where there were no bitches. You feel me?
Exactly.
So this is what we talk about. Exactly what we talk about. How many women have been around us where there ain't no other women? It's just them and their little team. So that's what we talk about. She said, well, let's make it clear. You got it. You got it. We don't be trying to kick the woman back. And I'm going to stress this again, yo. I'm never trying to kick the women back. And, yo, I'm trying to make y'all see a different light. It's stuff going on in the world, in the concentration camps that y'all have no idea that's going on.
The funniest thing, Kim, when we or you or anybody talk about bad women, right? It seems like women to start jumping on the defense unless they just don't like the woman.
Automatically.
The funny thing is, you can talk about bad dads or bad men. It ain't gonna bother me at all.
Yo, me either.
So why we bashing women? We ain't bashing no women.
If we go on women act like we talking about them. No, I'm not talking about you.
Man, I got mad love for all my hood females. My good females.
I love all my women, man. Hood, but classy.
Let's be honest.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But women should definitely hold each other accountable, though.
Yeah, accountability is a big word, men and women.
Absolutely, absolutely. I agree 1,000%. Oh, I'm about to say we passed time, but we ain't really passed time. We started a little late.
We got 7 more minutes. Time today, guys. Hang on, hold on. Hang out.
Started a little late, so minutes.
Yeah, we got 7 minutes.
Yeah.
So for this 7 minutes, let's talk about my boy.
Y'all heard what dude had to say too.
Did you hear it? I heard the whole thing, bro, and I think he lying.
Come on, yo. It's starting to seem like it was a hit.
It doesn't even make sense.
It seemed like it was a hit now. You
Hey,
talk
bro, he
about you
said he was
seen him with
stabbing him
something
up,
in his
slamming him,
pocket.
stabbing him up, slamming him. Like, what was you doing? He said, nah, but I wasn't trying to kill him. No, that was my man. What did you just say, brother? What did you just say? Oh, yeah, that was my next door neighbor we was real cool. I just ain't like what he said the next morning. What?
Hey, Hov, let me touch on this real quick because Hov said something he said Remy know that Pat won, and she's sick because he got a winner for real, and she got money, so he gonna be good all the way around the board, right? And why she trying to make him look bad to Claressa Shields? Like, it be seeming like, damn,
Yo,
you don't want a
you ain't
nigga.
hear her?
You
She said,
don't
oh, he
want a nigga to be
47.
good.
Why would you
You
want to be
don't
with a
want a
man
nigga to be
47?
good. If
You
he
ain't got
not with
kids.
you, huh?
She was saying something about Claressa Shields not having kids and him being 47. I'm looking like, what you trying to do now?
My thing is, why you don't want a nigga to be good, right? You want a nigga to leave you and be fucked up. You don't want nobody that's winning to have a nigga. Oh, he ain't got nothing. He broke. What can he do for her? Who cares? She cares what he could do for her. You putting too much out there for the world. But Tori, the situation with Tori, back to the topic at hand. I'm really starting to look at that like that might have really been a hit, bro. Just the way it sound, yo.
It don't sound right.
It's something missing. Like for you to just stab him up like that and think he was out to get you for what?
That's what he said that Tory Lanez went to him and said, yeah, I heard you trying to put a hit on me. And then he said the same thing. Well, I heard you trying to put a hit on me. And he like, why would I do that when I could just do it myself? The story just don't sound right at all, bro.
He said when the doors bust, I could tell it was right when the doors bust.
He said he
like
dapped Tory Lanez up and
seven in the
everything.
morning. He said when the doors bust, Tory busts out the room. He busts out the room. He see Tory got something in his pocket. Look like he got something in his pocket.
Yeah,
Nigga, it could have been a goddamn notebook. And you just go poking him?
Yeah, he said he was very weak. I just kept stabbing him and slamming him.
Hey, and see, that's what I respect, Ohio, right? They keep going back to the Tory shit. My bad. He said no dudes was checking for her. Pat found something that wasn't active, and he jumped on it.
Hey, yo, the crazy part is nobody would have ever checked for Remy out of respect for Pat.
Yeah.
Out of respect for Pat.
Yeah.
She went and found a battle rapper
that looked like him.
Hold up. And she was the one pushed up. It wasn't.
Absolutely.
She pushed up and bagged the nigga, man.
That's why you could never be mad at Easy. You know what I'm saying? Easy didn't try to bag us. She bagged Easy.
The only thing I'm mad at Easy for is trying to throw it in Pat's face, though. I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
I don't like it either, yo. And I don't think Pat... I think she probably looking at it like this nigga just steady flaunting around with this girl. He got her hitting the mitts and she's storming around with this nigga. What they think they doing? And soon as she got a chance to say something, she said, y'all told me not to say nothing and not let somebody say something about me. She tried to say a thing. So, you know, they opened the door, so I will be up here saying something. I said, oh, man. Oh, man, don't even mention nothing to do with it. I would tell all people in interviews, listen, man, if you want to speak about Remy, take that shit out the goddamn interview. Don't ask me nothing about Remy. Don't ask me nothing. If you're going to ask me about me and Pap, it's just me and Pap, don't mention her. Because y'all going to end up getting somebody hurt in real time. Nobody thought the girl would go shoot a girl over a stack, right? She went and shot a girl over a stack and went and did 8 years over a stack. She walked up with witnesses. She walked up like these young niggas you see these videos with. Witnesses out there and everything. Pulled the strap out, hit her.
Well, now she online telling about somebody touching her kids. I can't respect it. I don't know who she is. You said she bipolar. I believe it. Something wrong with her.
He said it. The best thing he could do now is bow out gracefully. Don't say nothing and let her make a mockery of herself. Because she ain't going to stop. She was waiting for the opportunity to say something.
I say they have a battle. Claressa Shields and Pap versus Easy to Block, Captain and Remy.
First of all, I ain't going to front. If I was Pap, like he said, like...
We can do both. Both.
You got to do both. You got to realize that's two rappers versus one rapper. So you can't do it that
like
way.
Pat said, not for nothing.
Claressa Shields said that verse. Hit her with the left. Hit her with the right. Whatever she said.
Hey, yo, 60 seconds.
Like Pat said, not for nothing. I'm knocking him out wherever I see him at. I would still have that energy. Me personally. Like, because you think you got one up on, I'm going to beat your ass every time. And because you keep mentioning little things, because she said something to Easy at the table. Wasn't we together? Wasn't we laid up? And he said, yeah. And then on his page, he showed something on his page and saying, yeah, she definitely was with me. Like, yo, dog, you out of pocket. If you think a nigga just knocked you out and that shit was a game, see, that's what I'm saying. We got to know who we playing with. This shit has got like the WWF. I'm not going to play them games with niggas, man. If I knocked you out, nigga, the next thing you say about me, nigga, you might have a real problem. If I already knocked you out and you still popping it, and you know I knocked you out, what I knocked you out for, I'm going to go ahead and take it all the way there with you, dog. Because you're going to keep playing until you laying down. You laying down and they throwing roses in the goddamn ditch. Ain't nobody gonna keep playing with you, bro. Easy Block Captain out of pocket, and Claressa Shields, now that she's saying something, she out of pocket too. Shut it down, Claressa. Pat needs to shut her down now.
Yeah, she's trying to say no, because now she think it's green light because Remy said something.
And I'm like, and then she telling Remy, like, yo, you keep it up, I'm gonna expose you. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? What's the expose?
Yeah, go ahead, sign off, fellas. Damn.
It's about that time, yo. We love y'all. Motor Year Mess. Have Nice Mascot. 1-4 for the Band of Brothers. 1-4 for Barcode Boys called Chronicles. We love y'all. Get over there to that YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share. I don't know where our scanner bar at.
Hey, man. Like, share, subscribe. I am Steven with the
but I love y'all.
Victory. Hulk Hogan with the slogan, and I ain't even joking. Don't get your heart broken. Hey, check us out Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. every day. Get on over to YouTube, Facebook. We're about to get on some more channels, I believe. I don't even know, but you already know where to go. Check us out tomorrow, last Wednesday in mental month of May, but it will be women chat tomorrow. Also, the last Wednesday in Veterans Memorial Month or whatever, military observation, whatever it's called. And of course, May is the month of the ladies, so we got y'all tomorrow.
Hey, yo, fly missed everywhere. You ain't never there. In the Jersey represented in the South. And I just want to say, yo, love y'all. Appreciate y'all for tapping in each and every day. Tomorrow, Women Chat Wednesday. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all.
Get over to that YouTube, like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. A lot of people been getting at me. I'm responding back, one by one.
You niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
And I know what I gotta do. I'm about peace that's folding. And I just need gotta go. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot at Pippin.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.